Well, as you can see, there's been a little bit of progress with the Ugears mini helicopter. I've now got it mounted on a base, and well, yeah, I'm hoping it will do the job. I've got a little block of wood at the back. The helicopter isn't connected to this, but it butts up against it, so it can't go that way. And I've got a little strap across the front skids, which holds it down. And obviously, we don't want this thing taken off. And as you may well laugh at that, but these blades are actually angled. So when they're spinning, there is downdraft from the rotor blades. The other thing you can obviously see is this rather large aluminium pulley that I've put onto the shaft. Given my good friend Rob's recent experiments on his YouTube channel with pulleys and torque on pulleys and the rest of it, there is no way that the original shaft that came out of there, which is the size of this hole, obviously, the diameter of that hole, anything was going to turn that. So this is about 3 times the size now, this pulley, and I'm hoping that will give enough purchase for the belt that the steam engine will actually be able to rotate it. Well, we'll see. I mean, you know, fingers crossed. I don't know whether this is going to work. It may not. We'll see. But it's good fun, and it's another alternative thing that if it works, you can use your model steam engines to drive. But yeah, I'll bring it round. The base was an old model steam engine base actually, and I've milled out a slot to take the wheel so that doesn't bind up. But yeah, it doesn't actually take a lot of effort. Now this got this big pulley on it, it's actually quite easy to turn, so I'm hopeful that the steam engine will be able to drive it. Well, let's find out. So this is the setup for attempting to power the little Ugears mini helicopter from steam using my Stuart Turner steam plant. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed we have some extra pipe work that we didn't have before, and all will be revealed what this is for in a future video. But for now, we're just going to use the Stuart Turner 10H, which is the most powerful steam engine that I have. Plenty of torque on that engine, and hopefully that will power our little helicopter with a bit of luck. Let's get it fired up. Well, boiler pressure's coming up. We're about 30 psi at the moment. I think that's enough to give it a go. So let's give it a go. Yeah, look at that, amazing. Don't want to put too much strain on it. Oh, runs a treat. I've got this belt very slack because I don't want to put too much strain onto the actual helicopter. No, it's running fine. Ugears mini wooden helicopter, laser cut plywood kit, running under steam. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Now, as I said, when I was building the kit, I did put a lot of graphite powder on the gears so they do mesh and rub together quite the minimum amount of resistance. But yeah, it all works fine. Oh. Yeah, steam pressure dropping off. Let's there we go. The Stuart Turner is wonderful, wonderful. The 10H, wonderful, wonderful engine. Produces a lot of power. Let's come back round. Come out a little bit. I don't want to make it run too fast, which is why I've got the regulator turned right down. But it runs a treat. Oh, I'm well pleased with that. So it's just a bit of fun, but it is cool. It's just say an alternative to other shall we say, steam-driven helicopters. Yeah, pressure's dropping off. But the Bix gas burner won't maintain more than about 15 psi tops, which is very low for the Stuart Turner. So but it works. Amazing. There's quite a downdraft from those blades too, because they do have pitch. The blades are pitched. Oh, amazing. I honestly didn't know whether this was going to work. And it does. It works fantastic. Let's turn it off for a minute. I'll change the camera angle, see if we can get a look at the gearbox on the helicopter. Let's see if that will give you a better angle. You can see the wheel spinning here. Standing there. Come back out of it. Yeah, there's the wheel turning there. And that's the main gearbox in there. As you can see, it's fairly high geared. The pulley itself is not turning very fast at all. Well, that's working far better than I actually ever thought it would. So there you go, guys. If you happen to have a reasonably powerful model steam engine, here's something else you can drive with it. The Stuart Turner is currently running on about 15 psi. So that's very low pressure for one of these engines, but this particular one, my 10H, is a beautiful engine. I'm sure it was fairly certain now it was probably a factory made one, because it's perfect. There's no play in any of the bearings, and all of the stud holes are in the right place and everything. So I think it's pretty good. Oh, what a wonderful thing! Oh, I'm sorry, but I think this is fantastic. So there you go, the Ugears raised cut plywood kit with the mini helicopter running on steam. All I've done is I didn't fit the rubber band and the cord, and I've added this aluminium pulley to the input shaft, and that's it. Oh, and I put some, as I said, some graphite grease on the gears, but now it runs a treat under steam. Lovely, lovely stuff. Well, I guess that'll about do. Anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks very much for watching, because this thing is it's just awesome. Cheers.